The best Ultrabooks make for excellent travel companions for professionals who want to work on the go. Welcome to WatchZilla. Today we are going to give you our 14 best affordable Ultrabooks, including some 2-in-1 laptops that fit a lot in their thin and light chassis. These premium thin and light laptops balance power and portability, and they'll keep you productive on work trips, conferences, or if you want to squeeze in a bit of work while traveling. Plenty of the best laptops are a part of the Ultrabook category since they tend to use some of the best processors on the market and are made of high-quality materials in their construction like machined aluminum and magnesium alloy. So, if you're hoping to invest in one, options abound. The good news is that Ultrabooks are no longer the most costly premium laptops around. There are plenty of lightweight Ultrabooks with refined designs that are surprisingly affordable, like the Acer Swift 3 OLED, which bundles a gorgeous screen and high-end components in a competitively priced package. This means that Ultrabooks can serve as incredible student laptops. Also, among the best business laptops and best Windows laptops around, the best Ultrabooks are worth considering if you're upgrading from your old laptop this year. Watch at your leisure and purchase with confidence, no matter your needs and budget. Number 14. Dell XPS 15. Dell's lineup of XPS laptops is still among the best you can buy, and the XPS 15 is a clear example of why. If you're not looking for a laptop to cater to just one task, then the XPS 15 is an ideal catch-all solution to your everyday computing needs. Outfitted with a fantastic 13th Gen Intel Core i7 CPU, the XPS 15 offered solid performance and showcased some real multitasking potential. Backed up by 32 GB of RAM and 1 TB of rapid SSD storage, the XPS 15 also houses Intel Iris graphics on lower configurations, but up to NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070 on pricier models, further bolstering its potential as a decent gaming platform. That's all without mentioning the XPS 15's dazzling 3.5K OLED display that can be relied upon to deliver sharp, vivid, and altogether stunning pictures. Number 13. Asus Zenbook S13 OLED. You'll get struck by its unusual and attractive laptop lid when first opened. It didn't take long to realize that this was just the most obvious instance of this laptop's environmentally friendly ways. It also comes in recycled and recyclable packaging that can be repurposed into a laptop stand and is internally constructed to use much less materials for all its components than its predecessor. To that end, the Asus Zenbook S13 OLED is 25% smaller than the previous model, making this a very portable option for anyone considering an Ultrabook for on-the-go computing. And, despite its small size, it's quite the little performer. Whether it's the 13th Gen Intel Core i7 or the 32 GB of RAM, it keeps up with just about everything including some light gaming. Of course, some of that power is included to make full use of that gorgeous 13.3-inch OLED screen, which comes with VISA-certified display HDR True Black 500. While underwhelmed by the trackpad and speakers, the real hurdle is its price tag. It's not the most expensive Ultrabook out there, but it's getting into Apple laptop-level pricing. Number 12. HP Elite Dragonfly G3. HP has built a modern work laptop. The Elite Dragonfly Gen 3 is light and stylish, with a tall 3.2 display and a long-lasting battery that lasted 14 hours. The Gen 3 drops the 2-in-1 design, so if you're married to your stylus, you might want to look elsewhere. But HP has taken great advantage of the space on the chassis, including two Thunderbolt 4 ports, HDMI 2.0, a headphone jack, and even a USB Type-A port with a drop-jaw hinge. For business users, that last port is still key for tons of peripherals and external storage. HP has opted to use Intel's 12th Gen U series chips, which means you don't get the best performance, but for most white-collar needs, it should get the job done. It is also likely a contributor to the long battery life. The one catch? It's pricey. You'll see the price fluctuating, but if you can get your job to get one for you, that may be the best way to go. Number 11. Lenovo Chromebook Duet 3. If you're looking for an absurdly cheap Chromebook that gets the job done, you should be looking at the Duet 3. The list of great budget laptops is dominated by Chrome devices, and the Lenovo Duet 3 is the best Chrome tablet. This is effectively a bigger, more expensive follow-up to the Chromebook Duet Lenovo released in 2020, a surprisingly capable and inexpensive Chrome. The original Duet has great battery life, solid performance, and a decent packed-in keyboard cover. Lenovo's new 11-inch Duet 3 costs a bit more, but it also delivers a bigger, brighter display, more ports, and the added power of a beefier Qualcomm Snapdragon 7C Gen 2 chip. This is a great tiny laptop for budget shoppers with a magnetic detachable keyboard and kickstand. The screen even supports USI styluses. It's quite usable for social media use, leisure, and multimedia viewing. It has a sharp, bright 11-inch screen, and the keyboard and touchpad are surprisingly comfortable. It's one of the best Chrome tablets you can buy, and the fact that Lenovo includes the keyboard cover at no extra cost helps it double as a surprisingly effective 2-in-1 Chromebook. As a bonus, it's just 2.09 pounds, which makes it great for carrying around in a backpack or a purse. While the original Duet is still a good buy if you're short on cash, those who can afford it will be well served by this excellent Chromebook. Number 10. Acer Aspire 5. The Acer Aspire is a full Windows 11 laptop, and it's exactly what you'd expect for a budget laptop. Nothing outstanding, but good enough to get you through a day browsing the web, doing basic tasks, or watching videos. It's not the sleekest or most stylish laptop on the market, nor will the entry-level model's Intel Core i3 processor blow anyone away with power. And the 8-hour battery life is just barely enough to get you through an average workday. But you'd have a hard time finding a better Windows laptop for this price. It also has a port selection that lets you leave the hubs and dongles in the desk drawer. The Acer Aspire 5 is an ideal choice if you're looking for a laptop that won't cost a fortune, but still puts up performance that edges out other economy laptops. It's a fine option if you need solid performance for daily use, a comfortable keyboard, and a touchpad. Number 9. Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 10. The Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 10 is one of the latest offerings in the company's legendary business-focused range. The experience is that of a pretty standard Ultrabook, but has a ThinkPad stamp of quality. That means a bit of a high price, but professionals who can eat the cost won't be disappointed. Above all, this laptop offers a stellar productivity experience. The keyboard and trackpad combination is one of the best in the game. This is a thin laptop, so don't expect bags of travel, but the keys are hugely satisfying, nonetheless. The trackpad offers a substantial click too. The physical interface is matched by the power inside, with Intel's 12th Gen chips and options for plenty of RAM backing it up. Another ThinkPad staple is a quality build, and this machine offers just that. Despite coming in at a light 1.17 kilograms, it's a sturdy laptop. The body is formed of a combination of magnesium alloy and a carbon fiber reinforced polymer. This pint-sized device can take a licking and keep on ticking. The ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 10 is just about function though, with a luxurious OLED panel rounding out this machine's impressive features. This high-contrast 14-inch QHD+ display offers luxurious color and deep contrast, with a peak brightness of 420 nits. Number 8. Framework Laptop 13. Most Ultrabooks are not designed to be repairable or upgradable, but if you want a more sustainable option, get the Framework Laptop 13. It's really easy to repair and upgrade, which means you can make the laptop last longer without replacing the whole thing, theoretically saving you money and creating less e-waste over the years. But this promise depends on Framework continuing to exist and supply parts. If the company goes under, then the Framework laptop is just like any other laptop. When it wears out, you'll have to replace the whole thing. So far, the company is off to a great start, having launched with an 11th gen Intel processor in 2021 and followed through with mainboard upgrades for 12th and 13th gen processors in 2022 and 2023. The Framework is an excellent laptop. It's sturdy, surprisingly thin, and light for how modular its design is, and it has a reliable keyboard and trackpad and a bright and spacious display. The Framework laptop has hours less battery life, though you can replace or upgrade the battery in a few years when it wears out, and its webcam isn't quite as flattering. Add another 8 GB of memory to the base model of the Framework Laptop 13. If you want the full experience of putting your laptop together, you can choose from a wider variety of parts with the DIY edition. Number 7. HP Specter X360 13.5. Classy and capable, the HP Specter X360 13.5 is the premier convertible 2-in-1 right now. It offers both Thunderbolt and USB-A ports, a colorful OLED screen, and a high-resolution webcam. The design is mature but luxurious. It has black aluminum using copper accents, and silver and blue options are available as well. HP is using a 15W Intel Core U series processor here, but didn't see the Spectre missing out on performance, beating a 28W rival in Geekbench and Handbrake. The stylus, which comes included with the Spectre, is now attached to the side of the display, similar to Microsoft's Surface, making for a familiar and easy-to-reach location, whether you use the device as a laptop or a tablet. Number 6. Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 5. The 2-in-1 laptop is no longer a status symbol, but you'll still pay a good amount for great performance and additional features. Lenovo's AMD-based IdeaPad 5, which comes with a Ryzen 5 processor, is still a great budget laptop. The Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 5i is a well-built machine with capable performance, a bright display, and a comfortable keyboard, not to mention a rock-solid convertible design from the company that pioneered the 360-degree hinge on 2-in-1 laptops. You get plenty of power, a nice 14-inch IPS display, 16GB of RAM, and a 256GB SSD. The 360-degree hinge converts it to tablet mode or stand mode for watching movies. To take full advantage of the 2-in-1 design, be sure to grab the digital pen, although there's no place to stow it. The screen could also be brighter. If you want a modestly priced, versatile, and conveniently portable convertible laptop for office tasks, web browsing, and video calls, you'll be hard-pressed to beat the IdeaPad Flex 5i. With excellent performance and a better-than-average keyboard, the IdeaPad Flex 5i is a big win for budget shoppers who want a great 2-in-1 laptop without any major compromises. The processors here are a generation behind the Zenbook, and the screen isn't nearly as nice. Unfortunately, the newer IdeaPad 5 is more expensive. Number 5. Asus Zenbook 14. If you want a great Ultrabook but don't have $1,000 to spend, get the Asus Zenbook 14 OLED. Asus's Zenbook 14 offers a combination of good performance, great battery life, and an OLED display. This base model of the Zenbook 14 won't perform as well for as many years as the Specter X360, but the UM3402YAWS74T version with more memory will if you can spend a little more. Only the lowest specs model makes the price cut off, but for that price, you get an AMD Ryzen 57530U CPU with 8GB of RAM and a 256GB SSD. That may not sound like much, but you'll be impressed with the performance, especially given the price tag. The Zenbook 14 is bulkier and feels cheaper, though it isn't as flimsy as other budget Ultrabooks, and its webcam isn't as high quality. Graphics and gaming aren't entirely workable, with rather pitiful frame rates throughout. But the Zenbook 14 is still portable, and its battery will last a full day of work or classes. This has a fingerprint reader and comes with 2 USB-C ports, one full-size USB 3.2 port, a full-size HDMI output, and a micro SD card reader. Its touchpad can also double as a number pad, which is a fun bonus. The keyboard has small arrow keys, but is otherwise very nice to type on. If you have the extra cash, you can bump the specs a bit to get the model with 16GB RAM and a 512GB SSD. Number 4. Samsung Galaxy Book 3 Ultra. If you want something sleek and slim like a Mac, but prefer Windows 11, Samsung may have the answer for you. The Galaxy Book 3 Ultra has clean lines and an aluminum unibody chassis, and a massive touchpad so big it might make MacBook Pro users a bit envious. It also has two things Apple doesn't currently offer, an AMOLED display and a number pad. While its 903 battery life couldn't touch the MacBook Pro, it was competitive among Windows devices. And the unit has an Intel Core i7 to 13700H CPU, GeForce RTX 4050, 16GB of RAM, and 1TB SSD, delivering solid performance among competitors. Like the Macs and several other thin Windows laptops, like the Dell XPS 13, the RAM is soldered down. Samsung has limited the Galaxy Book Pro to one display, with a resolution of 2880 by 1800, which is nice, but not as high as what you can get on some Windows and Mac OS-based competitors. But if you want the style to go along with the performance, the Galaxy Book Ultra is worth considering. Number 3. MacBook Air M2. While not technically an Ultrabook, seeing as it doesn't sport an Intel CPU, it's still a brilliant option as a portable laptop, and that's the main takeaway for Ultrabooks. The latest chapter in the MacBook Air's saga is compelling, to say the least. The laptop eschews the wedge design of old for a look that puts it squarely in MacBook Pro territory. But staying true to its name, the Air is 20% smaller than its predecessor in terms of volume. You even get some snazzy new colors to choose from this time around. Apple's also added a few other new goodies, such as a 1080p webcam, a new speaker setup, and a bigger display. But the real star of the show is Apple's M2 chip, which offers great performance for an ultra-portable laptop. It's faster and more powerful than the previous model and is ideal for anyone looking for a super light workhorse. Plus, it lasted over 14 hours on the battery test and has fast charging. It's a tantalizing mix of portability and performance that makes it perfect for work and play. Number 2. Lenovo Yoga 9i. A dazzling display, powerful performance, and a versatile convertible form factor make the Lenovo Yoga 9i one of the best 2-in-1 laptops you're likely to come across. The previous iteration of the Yoga 9i left us wanting due to its middling performance and battery life, but the latest revision has only left us thirsty for more. The Lenovo Yoga 9i is a 14-inch 2-in-1 with an attractive portable design, a bright display, and a mix of ports. Its rounded corners aren't just about form, they make it comfortable to use and still leave room for Thunderbolt 4 and USB Type-A. The screen is beautiful. When it comes to entertainment especially, the Yoga 9i features a jaw-dropping 2880 by 1880 OLED display with dazzling pictures thanks to its awesome vibrancy and contrast. On the colorimeter, it covered 201% of the sRGB gamut and 142.1% of the DCI-P3 spectrum. Lenovo throws a stylus in the box, so those who want the option to take notes by hand or with a keyboard won't need to buy any extra accessories. However, the keyboard is a bit stiff. The 8th generation Lenovo's iconic 2-in-1 features a mighty 13th Gen Intel Core i7-1360P CPU that offers strong performance, Intel Iris Xe graphics, 16GB of RAM, with a speedy 512GB of SSD storage, and strong single-core and multi-core benchmarks. The grand sum of which equates to a performance powerhouse with enough muscle to tackle everything from work to school and entertainment. Lenovo then flexes its engineering skill with an expertly designed speaker within the laptop's hinge that delivers Bowers & Wilkins audio for fantastic bass, crisp sound, and awe-inspiring soundscapes. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 1. Microsoft Surface Laptop Go 2. The Microsoft Surface Laptop Go 2 offers a budget-friendly middle ground between Microsoft's premium tablets and larger laptops with an affordable compact notebook design. From the color options and aluminum lid to the 11th generation Intel Core i5 processor inside, the Surface Laptop Go 2 delivers a near-premium experience despite its low price. The hardware inside delivers performance that's more than capable and pairs it with an updated webcam, a taller 3:2 aspect ratio display, and even some room to grow with SSDs that can be replaced or upgraded. With more style and better build quality than most affordable laptops, it's a budget laptop win. Anyone who has enviously eyed a Microsoft laptop will be thrilled to see an affordable option, and the Surface Laptop Go 2 delivers just that. From the Intel processor to the 3:2 aspect ratio display, it's got some features you usually can't find at this price, and it's better made than most of the competition. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchZilla and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.